Heavy rain in the valley and the foothills, snow up in the Sierra, the atmospheric river bringing strong winds with it. We got video of the wet weather in downtown Sacramento and also some rain there in Stockton. And as you've been seeing on that crawl on the bottom of your screen, we have had some minor flooding on the streets in the Sacramento metro area. The Sierra could see blizzard conditions tonight. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Curtis Ming.
A very busy Friday. I'm Hunter Sowards. It's a first alert action day, and that means we have live team coverage for you. Our reporters spread out from Olivehurst to Stockton, Modesto, and Soda Springs there. We're going to start, though, with Jeff Harrington. He is tracking these current conditions, what we're seeing right now, Jeff.
Hey, you guys, so it's what we warned you about this time yesterday. This would be bad. This is the worst of the rain. In fact, we're looking at a month's worth of rain in 24 hours in Sacramento. So as a result, we've got a flood risk. And you guys talked about it, a blizzard in the Sierra. It's not just the snow, but some very powerful winds as well. So here's how you know it's bad. A flood advisory is issued, right? This is for Placer, Sacramento, Solano, and Yolo. We always say, turn around, don't drown. There will be ponding and pooling on the road. So you come to a road covered with water, we always say turn around, don't drown. It's not worth it to risk it. That's how bad this weather is. You showed that image. This is our atmospheric river, a fire hose of rain aimed at us, but this is also slumping further toward the south as well. So San Joaquin Valley, Stanislaus County, you're in on the action as well. Take away from this, darker the color, the more intense that rain is. And we've been socked in the wet weather from Stockton, Galt, Sacramento, right up to the hills, Auburn, Grass Valley. And it's going to continue over the next few hours. I mean, I don't even need to show you this, right? We know it's been raining. It's been raining all day, and quickly that rain is turning to snow in the high country as well. So I want to show the conditions. This is at Castle Peak. I mean, it's almost whiteout conditions here, and things will get worse because those winds are going to crank up big time, and we've got a lot of snow coming. We're talking potentially up to 4 feet, maybe 5 feet over the highest peaks. This will be over the next few days, but again, the worst of the weather is right now. I want to talk about the rain as well, right? Because I was saying a month's worth of rain in 24 hours. So by 8 a.m. tomorrow, 2 inches in the bucket, but look, north and east of us, 3, 4, 5, and that's on top of what has already fallen. Now, all of that to say, it's a big day tomorrow. We got the Causeway Classic going on. You guys, I haven't seen sun in a while, but it is actually looking like that rain will clear. So not a bad forecast, Hunter, for tomorrow. We just need to get through all this rain and snow right now.
Yeah, but we can look forward to the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, Jeff, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, as we've been telling you all week, Yuba County dealing with heavy rain.
And your reporter covering Yuba County, Kayla Moeller, is live for us in Olivehurst. Kayla?
Yeah, that's right, guys. I've been here for the last couple of days, but today I can definitely see a difference. If you check out below my feet here, the road is pooling with water all along here on both sides of the roads. It did not look like this yesterday. In fact, Public Works has even put out a flooded sign right here to warn drivers coming this way. But then over my shoulder, you can see there are people collecting sand at the sandbag station. And we talked to some county workers clearing a drain earlier, and they tell us they've been real busy today trying to keep up. They say they've cleaned drains in Plumas Lake, Edgewater, and then we met them while they were cleaning a drain right here near the sandbags. And a spokesperson for Yuba County tells me there haven't been any major impacts so far, pooling on some roadways, which was expected. And she says their public works team is just out patrolling and taking care of things as needed. But we also met Tim as he was bagging up some sand.
Oh, I just noticed that the water's running up next to our back patio, our sliding glass door. And I know we got a big storm coming in, so I better take care of it now before it gets worse.
Yeah, Tim there, he says that he's lived in his house for 7 years and that this has never happened. We actually followed him home to his flooding backyard as he put the sandbags down on his patio. So you'll see that coming up on CBS 13 at 5.
All right, Kayla, thank you. And in Placer County now, a section of westbound I-80 is now back open. It was closed for several hours this afternoon in Colfax. 2 big rigs crashed. We've got a photo from the scene. We don't know if weather played a role in this one. The driving conditions are expected to be very dangerous tonight. Chain controls are now up on I-80.
Yeah, it's not stopping people, though, from driving up to Boreal for opening day. Here's your reporter, Brady Halbleib, in Soda Springs.
Well, we finally made it up to the top of the mountain. We're at Boreal Mountain Resort, where the snow is coming down and the wind is kicking. But people are out here, and the parking lot is completely packed with people, that's for sure. But that was only after making the tough drive up here with the wind and the rain. Bumper to bumper traffic, but not on I-80. CHP diverting traffic to Norton Grade just north of Colfax after two big rigs crashed, shutting down westbound lanes of I-80.
It was pretty good. It was a little wet.
Although a slippery ride up, a much different story for snowboarder Tyler Flynn, hitting Boreal's opening day driving up from Roseville.
It was moving pretty slow. We were just taking our time, but as soon as we get up here, it get pretty bad.
Riders coming up from both sides of the summit looking to score fresh powder, but not in ideal conditions.
It's coming down, but we're ready to shred.
The latest weather system coming in after a tricky couple of days for road crews along I-80. Wednesday, near whiteout conditions, followed by heavy rain.
It was bad. It's really hard to see.
Caltrans crews switching from plowing snow to shifting their focus to clear drains ahead of the weekend. Meanwhile, heavy snow could be seen at the top of the summit Friday afternoon.
Right as you start to come up the climb, hit several downbursts.
Truckie neighbor Dodie Bracken hustling to get her chores done early, gearing up to hunker down for the stormy weekend ahead, only to find herself outpaced by the morning showers near Donner Lake.
And then the winds again are buffeting you back and forth. So at one point I could barely go 60 and I had to really slow down.
A wet, cold, and snowy weekend ahead, turning the pass into a slippery proving ground for determined drivers. Well, the snow is coming down and a lot of people are excited to be here, but getting down the mountain could pose a challenge as there's going to be a lot more active weather on the way.
All right, Brady, thank you.
A big food truck event is starting right now in Modesto.
And your reporter covering Stanislaus County, Nina Burns, is there. We're curious to see what the weather is like in the southern part of our viewing area. Nina?
That's right. I'm at Street Eats Modesto right now, where the rain just started coming down, meaning I will grab my coat after we're done here. But there are over 35 vendors here today, and they're not just food trucks. We've seen what? I think 17 different types of food. We have Indian, we have American, we have barbecue, we have all of these vendors who are coming out despite the current weather. And we do have some footage of them already setting up a few hours ago, preparing for that rain. Now, what they're covering is mostly their, food, things that aren't them, priorities, right? They're vendors. But we did speak to one vendor who told us that she was coming here no matter the weather.
Yeah, whether rain or shine, we still gonna do it. So we want people to, try our food. So we want, doesn't matter if it's raining.
And this did just start at 4, so there are already people trying to park down the street. The parking is limited, so if you are going to come, be sure to get here, I guess, before people get off of work. But we're going to be here throughout the night. It goes until 8:30, and hopefully the clouds don't look too hopeful, but I am. So back to you guys.
Hey, we can stay positive. I loved what she said, though. Rain or shine, she just wants people to come out and support and enjoy their food. So we're sending good vibes. All right. Nina live for us in Modesto there. Thanks so much. We're going to have continuing coverage on the storms all weekend long. For more on your First Alert Action Days, including minute-by-minute radars, just visit CBS13.com. We are always streaming on CBS News Sacramento.